How many times have you said that you're going to do something or you want to do something, but then you don't? I'm Danielle Burnock from DanielleBurnock.com, that lady on the internet who loves you, connecting you to the love that heals so you can love yourself from survive to thrive. And my question to follow those is, do you really want to do that? Oftentimes we say we want to do something and don't follow through, but if that's a part of our life all the time, we're constantly saying things, not following through, which means we are in some form not living in the truth. Saying I want to do this, but then I don't. So do I really want to do this? Do you really want to do this? And if you do, then why are you not doing it? And if you don't, why are you saying you want to do that? There's something behind there. And that's what I want to get at for you today, because I love you. And living in the truth empowers us. So I want to walk in the truth. I want to help you walk in the truth. So do you really want to do the things you say you want to do? Have you paused and evaluated that? What is this thing you want to do? Are you flippantly saying that to appease someone else? Oh, I want to do that. I'll do that later. Or whatever the case may be. Are you doing it to people please? Are you doing it to make yourself feel better because you're pretending that you want to do that? We have to be honest with ourselves, because the words that we say are important. Words are important. Bullies use them to beat people down. God gave them to us so we can build our lives up and we can speak good things into our lives. Words are powerful. What are you saying in your life about you? And what do you want your life to have the fruit of? Do you want to live in a constant cycle of, I want to do that and not, I want to do that and not, I want to do that and not? Think about the disappointment that you are setting yourself up for. I don't want you to live in disappointment. I don't want to live in disappointment. But if we say we want to do something, then we need to be moving in that direction. And if we're not, what are we doing instead? Are we making excuses? Are you making excuses? You know what an excuse is? An excuse is a reason that we got going on in our head, but it's hiding some fear back there. Because maybe we really don't want to do what we say we want to do, and we're afraid to admit that. But if we will expose that fear and bring it out in the light, say, you know what, I really don't want to do that, then you can be free from that and stop saying something that's not true in your life. Instead, well, I want to do this. What is it that you want to do? I wanted to write a book. It was scary. It was terrifying. I hesitated for a long time. I probably made a lot of excuses myself. But finally, I did the thing that needed to be done, is I started. I took action. I did something. I sat down and started to write that book. So what is it that you're saying you want to do? Have you started? Have you taken action? Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you need to research that business. Do something that moves you in that direction. Start. Do you say that you want to deal with your trauma, but every time you go to do something, you kind of freeze up? Well, what can you do to start? Maybe read a book, read an article, set a deadline. I will hire a coach by Friday. I will call a counselor by Tuesday. I will order a book or a workbook by this day. Something to take action, because that's where you're going to get where you want to go. I want to encourage you to be honest with yourself. Are you saying you want to do things and then not doing them? You're disappointing yourself. And that's going to bring a whole undertone of discontent in your life. Are you afraid to do it? Well, what can you do to go in that direction? If you just can't just start, well, get an accountability partner. Talk to a friend. Find some way, someone to help you. Help is available. You are not all by yourself. You can reach out to me for help. If you have no one else, reach out to me for help. I would love to help you. because I want you to live a life of thriving. That's how God created us, to thrive. But we get stuck in these patterns of lying to ourselves, oftentimes because of limiting beliefs from trauma, that we have written these stories in our head. We believe lies. Like my counselor asked me about the bully that attacked me in my identity using my name. She said, "Why did you believe her?" That's an important question. So these are questions I want you to ask yourself, because I want you to live a thriving life. I want you to do what you say you want to do, and then you can accomplish, and you'll be so proud of yourself. You'll be able to celebrate on the other side when you go, I did that thing. I did that thing. It's like when I wanted to quit smoking one time, I wrote about this before on my website. I wanted to quit smoking. I'd done it tons of times before. One of those weird people who could start and stop all the time. I haven't smoked in many, many years, but I got to that point where I wanted to stop, but I really didn't want to. I was lying to myself. I wanted to be not smoking. I wanted to, because I should. I was shoulding all over myself is what I was doing. So is that what you're doing? Do you say you want to do something, or are you shoulding yourself? Or do you really want to? And so I asked God to help me, because we can get help wherever we need to get help. A friend, a book, a counselor, an accountability, a coach. God, he's a breath away. I asked him to help me, because I know how it says in the book of Philippians that he will work in us to will and to do. I didn't have the will. I needed the will. I'm like, I need the will. I don't have any will. I have no willpower. I have wish power. But wish power doesn't get us anywhere. But we can get the willpower. And it starts with being honest with ourselves, looking at ourselves and saying, do I really want to do this? Be honest with yourself. And then if the answer is no, then let yourself be honest there and say, no, I don't. And then free yourself from that shoulding of yourself. And if you do, then take action. Do something. As I said, get a book, set a deadline, hire a coach, hire a counselor, whatever it is that you need to help you take action. Start doing research, whatever it is, but take action. If you really want to do what you say you want to do, then I implore you, take action, because you're worth it, and it will bring you so much joy. Until next time, mwah, I love you.